Hi guys, thank you for joining me here. Okay, this is gonna be a reading for Libra. So let's just jump into it. Okay, we got these two cards. Eight of Cups in reverse and six of Cups. Okay, so I'm just gonna be straightforward here because I don't know. I don't do pre-shuffle and other things. I just get the readings first. But I don't know, before I started this reading, I got these feelings that I'm connecting with a Libra. I'm connecting with someone. It doesn't have to be Libra, whosoever is resonates with. I'm connecting with that person. I'm connecting with someone who is emotionally burned. Emotionally completely burned, like I feel like that you have gained some energy to put into your project or put into your other activities, but when it comes to I'm getting these things, it is related to someone. It is a person related, emotion. It's not emotion towards a project or situation, something like that. No, it's not. It's like, okay, it's a very significant connection that you really care for, and that connection completely drained you. I don't know whether that connection drained you, but whatever effort you put into that connection, somehow that drained you completely and you feel completely burned. Whenever you put effort into other area of your life, you get this, you are doing fine. But moment you started thinking about, because you have deep emotional connection with that person, so sometimes you are getting yourself busy, you are keeping yourself busy doing other things which you really care for as well, like your project, your creative project, or if you're an artist, if you're creative project, or some kind of, I don't much see office work, but you are engaging yourself into something that you really care for. It could be office work if that's your passion. What I'm trying to say, other than this relationship, you are keeping yourself busy and putting your effort into that, and you are getting all this energy to do those. But the moment, there are moments you feel like, oh my god, because you have this emotional connection with them, so you feel like you want to go into that same feelings. But the moment you get in your feelings, you just feel like you cannot even get up from your bed. It's like it just takes so much out of you. It just takes so much that you feel like you have nothing more, like you have no energy left to invest in this, but you want to, because it emotionally fulfill you. So it's like that. It feels like this, you feel this drawn, you feel this extreme like emotional bonding and solid real bonding to this person, but somehow it drained you. Somehow it just you feel like, you don't know, you just even if you want, you cannot put energy in it. It just completely sap your energy out of you. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting at right now. Okay, then you got Sun. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Very direct. Very direct. That, like yeah, things are getting brighter. Things are getting um, much more lighter and much more um, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say happier, because when you feel about those emotions, you feel happy too, because you're extremely emotionally connected with that person. It's just the energy thing. You just maybe given so much and did not get anything back in return. And like, maybe I don't know what the dynamics here, but you just feel drained whenever you think about it. But that thought itself does not give you unhappiness, that not make you sad. That thought itself makes you happy. But I feel like those energy you need actually, you need sun, you need that energy back, so that you can invest in there. But I don't know, I don't think it's just gonna happen from your side. I feel like you need a catalyst to really get this energy back without feeling drained for this person, for this emotional bonding that you are so much in love with. But I feel like it's coming though. It just right now you just need to, I don't know, for some reason it just feels so drained. It feels like, even if you are ready emotionally to talk to them, or to actually think about them, and to actually manifest them, or think really like get into your feelings, you are ready emotionally, you are ready mentally, but somehow your physical being is not supporting you, and you feel like what's do it, some kind of miracle needs to happen, some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of magic needs to happen in your life, so that you can get your energy back, so that you can get these things straight, so that you can feel all these things, feels all this ups and down of this emotional relationship that you have built with this person. But right now you are just and you feel conflicted too, because the moment you give so much energy, because the moment you start feeling them or start emotionally sensing them, you feel so drained, and then you feel kind of conflicted, because you feel like, okay, finally I got this energy to put into other work or other project or other things that I really care for. But if I start feeling this way every time I think about that person, and every time I feel that person, then I won't be able to give that energy to other area of my life, which I really want to do, because I don't want to be just stuck into one direction of my life, because there are a lot of things that matter at the same time. This is very important to you. I'm not saying this is not important, but there's other things which is also important, and you don't want to be just one directional tunnel vision kind of person right now. So you just don't know. I feel like you think that things are out of your hand, and you're just really surrendering things to universe, or whosoever you feel that guide you, or protect you, or give you strength. You are just giving all this power to that entity, and asking, like, hoping for something miracle gonna happen, and you will feel this energy again, you will feel this brightness again, you feel this lightness again that you are really longing for. Let's see. I feel like there's like I'm as I'm getting into this, I feel like you're really like, there are moments that I feel like you completely cry to and submit to this invisible entity that you feel, that you consider your guidance or your support system, something, some belief system. It could be anything. Everybody has their own way of channeling our our belief or our submission thing, so I feel like there are times you just cry, and you feel like, okay, I'm being completely vulnerable to this energy, this whether it's a universe or whatever you call them, that energy, and you just being really submissive and very vulnerable to that energy, and saying that, can you please do some magic? It's like, I have no energy to fight for it, even though I want to fight for this relationship, even though I want to fight for this connection, because I know that this is so important to me, it is so valuable to me, it gives me so much joy and happiness, but somehow I don't have that energy. Please take over my energy, and please guide me, and please run the show for me for a while. I promise I will get back in my power soon. I just need some rest, but I also want to, when I'm taking this emotional rest, I don't want to detach myself from this beautiful emotion and feelings I feel for this person, but can you please do some magic? It's been quite a long time. I feel like you have been going through this kind of energy. So now you just really hoping for this miracle or some kind of magic or some kind of thing happen which you cannot do it by yourself. It's beyond your control, let's put it that way. I feel like that, now you're just saying all these things, you feel a little tired. I feel like that's why the cards are not coming out, because I feel like after pouring all these things, like even saying all these things, you feel, okay, yeah, 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's saying, I get that feelings. It's about relationship, it's about this fantastic emotion towards some person, and you feel like the emotion, this kind of I don't know, this kind of real deal is there, but somehow it's not turning around. Somehow it's not being this. For some reason, it's like this. Somehow it's not turning around. Somehow you are not getting there, even though the emotion that you feel for this connection is so beautiful. So beautiful. It's not about what you gain, what they gain. It's not about that. It's like something. It's like 6 of Cups and 2 of Cups. Oh my God, what you need? Something so beautiful. Something gives you, whenever, that's why you're looking for magic. Otherwise you could have gone like 8 of Cups, like it's reversed, because it's not like that, oh, I'm just gonna leave and I'm gonna find my true happiness somewhere, because that this is the thing that you're looking for, the thing that quench your heart, that gives you, I don't know, it's like it's like these raindrops to a tree who did not have water for months, that kind of feelings, that kind of fulfillment, that kind of connection you have. Is like it quench your heart. What else do you need? But that's why you are not, it's not that you are going to look for something else out there, because there is nothing to look for, everything is here. But somehow you just don't have that energy to physically, not even physically, even mentally or physically actually have it, even though all the feelings are emotional, like beautifully there. Okay, I'm not gonna, what happened? Something happened. Okay, these 2 came out, but I'm not gonna take it because it not really came out. But okay, anyway, it's like 8 of Swords in reverse and 10 of Cups. It's like the same thing, it's like if you feel that, you feel all these things, you feel that it has the potential, not even potential, it is this, it is the emotion, that emotion and feelings that keeps you in like fulfillment from all kind of element from in your life. But somehow it's not there. What's going on? Why it is not there? I seriously, you don't know, I don't know either. It's just like a mystery of universe that is not letting it come in full circle yet. Okay, let's see what just jumped out. We jumped out Empress. Oh wow, that's good. But you are coming across as an Empress, though. You are like Empress is the embodiment of all kind of queen of all element, earth, air, fire and water. Empress is the embodiment of the full circle. Empress is the embodiment of acknowledging and really understanding these 4 elements. So you feel like Empress whenever this connection is make you feel like Empress. You feel like you are complete in your element. You are not just only feelings and not thinking about your external stability, or you are completely in your head and not thinking about, not feeling your feelings. It's not like that. It's not like this or that, or polar situation. You are embodiment of this. It's like all these elements is coming together and making you balanced in the middle. It's like that kind of balance I'm talking about, that kind of fulfillment I'm talking about when I'm talking about this kind of relationship. This not this kind of this relationship. So you are embodying this embrace. You are you are ready to give, you are ready to receive. You are not holding back, you are not giving too much. You are like, you understand, you this thing, whenever you you feel this so much, and puts you in embrace. But somehow, whenever it just, like I told you, I'm repeating because this energy coming back, you feel like there is something happened. Maybe that person did not responded to you equally, or something happened, even though there is like inevitable, there is nothing, you cannot get away from this. It's not that you want to, but it's not that you have no doubt in your mind whether this relationship is it or not. It is that for sure it had, the time has passed, and you have got enough signs and enough believe that this is it. But I don't know, somehow it doesn't manifest in whatever we call real terms, or you feel tired, you feel burned out. Okay, let's see. And I'm not gonna even get into that why it is happening, because I feel like this why is something which needs to happen over the period of time. The universe will tell you, because these two in the middle is like a major arcana. It's like something will happen that is beyond your control. So let this thing come to you. This will come to you. The sun will come to you. This magic will come to you. But it just don't try to ask why. Don't try to know everything as a moment. I know that you are tired. I can feel your tiredness just by speaking about it. I know that. Trust me, I feel you. But you cannot do anything. You cannot just get into this nuts and bolts into it and trying to find why and all this analysis. No. See? Oh my god, this strength is coming so much. This is like a 2 Leo card, sun, strength, that's why. Don't ask why. And I think you are in a position right now, you are not even asking why, because you are just too tired. Because maybe that's what made you tired, because because you are trying to you are asked why it is happening, why something is not coming in full cycle, and you went into so many different thoughts, because there could be so many different possibilities, right? Because nothing is concrete right here. So you went through so many different possibilities and thought about so many different things, because you want to think about all this thing, because you don't want to misunderstand that person. So you want to think about all this different possibility that person may go through that is causing this kind of hindrance, or maybe you are going through that is causing this kind of hindrance in this relationship. So you have gone through all this kind of pros and cons, not pros and cons, sorry, all this kind of different kind of scenario to understand the situation better. And that's why you are so tired, because now you don't want to go through this 100 different scenario, because then you put so much energy in each scenario and you don't know what it is actually, and then you be empathetic to every scenario, and then when you come back you feel like you're drained, you're completely out of energy. And you just, and I think right now you've already gone this strength, and you are embodying your embrace and the strength energy, and you are just letting it be. But from time to time you just want to get into the feelings of this, that how you feel for this person, how you, oh my god, this person makes you feel so alive that I cannot even tell. But you just, every time you get there you feel physically exhausted. But in terms of spiritual, in terms of emotional, in terms of feelings wise, you are you vibrate with that feelings. You vibrate with that feelings. Look at this, we've got 4 major arcana here. So Sometimes things happens, let it happen. This is your process. So I think you have accepted. I'm connecting with someone who already accepted this process, who already accepted it, not fighting anymore, not asking why anymore. This is not the time to ask why. There are many times in life we're gonna ask why, and we need to ask why, but this is not one of those. Okay, Three of Wands. Oh my God, right after sun, right under sun, you got Three of Wands. Oh baby. So much yellow, can you see that? So much yellow. You are in your element, and it is showing up through this process. It's gonna come so soon. It's gonna come so soon. Oh. When things are so deep and so beautiful, sometimes it's necessary that it takes time to come. Time is good thing. Waiting is good thing. When you feel like that, when you are waiting just to focusing on when it's come, then the waiting become unbearable. But when you are waiting for and really acknowledging the things happening while you are waiting, in relation to these feelings or in relation to others, then waiting become beautiful. You become aware of so many other things that you did not get aware, that you were not aware before. And you need this kind of awareness in order to really get into this relationship. But this relationship is no ordinary thing. It's not something light. It's something profound. So you need to go through this process. You need to go through this process, sweetie. You really need to go through this process. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. For some reason, I don't feel like it's your energy, but okay, let's see. What comes up here? What is this Page of Swords? Is this the mystery? Is this the some kind of mystery information or knowledge that you will get? What is this Page of Swords? I feel like this Page of Swords kind of representing this, this unknown miracle that you're looking for. Maybe that, you maybe in your subconscious or maybe conscious mind, you are thinking that when this unknown miracle gonna actually reveal is gonna be grandiose, but maybe it will not. Maybe that's why you need to have strength, and you are already in Empress mode energy. So you need to be so mindful. You need to have this mindfulness, because it may not come in a grandiose thing. It may come in a very banal day-to-day way, but you have to recognize it. That's the way you have to recognize this miracle, because it's gonna come. It's not gonna come in a grandiose way. It's gonna come in a very subtle way. And when you recognize it, then the two of then it's like it's gonna give you so much, because that's where you're gonna get okay, all right, this is how we're gonna start things. Okay, we both have this undeniable love and undeniable connection to each other, but somehow we are not coming together. So we both have been waiting for this miracle to happen, something to happen, so that we can feel like rejuvenated, so we can feel that lightness, so that we can feel that all these things that makes us feel alive. We are feeling alive, but somehow physically we are sapped out of energy. Not both of you are not going away, because both of you are commit, it's like a commitment. It's not like a, I don't know, not like a conventional commitment. It's like a spiritual and emotional commitment to each other, even though you guys are not talking. I don't think that you guys are talking because you want, when you come together, you want this to be upright, you want all these things to come in flow better. So you both are kind of, I feel like, getting into this kind of mode of embrace and strength. You guys are like, oh my god, it's like a mirroring, like you guys are going through the same kind of energy. If you don't know about what the other person is going through, they're going through the same thing what you are feeling. They feel the same for you, and you are just both are like, okay, I oh my god, I want this in, I wanna be with you in a way. Like, it doesn't have to be conventional, I don't think, but whatever way you think is being with other person means to you, that you want that for so long, and both of you kind of feel exhausted for the same reason. But it will come something very subtle. It will come when you guys come together. It will be very subtle. It's not gonna be grandiose. It's not gonna be like you both are guys like, oh la la la, like all this pouring out, all this is gonna, because you both are going through the same thing. So you both are gonna be like, remember, you both are exhausted. Love is there, connection is there, spirituality is there, if balance is there, but you both are exhausted. So it's not gonna be, none of you have that energy to put a grandiose show here and make this grandiose entry after all this suffering or all this pain. So it's gonna be very subtle. And through this, so you have to embody, not you have to, and you will understand this subtleness, because you both are embodying this strength and embrace energy. So once you get to the subtleness, they inevitable, there are gonna be joy, there are gonna be sense of contentment, there are gonna be sense of settlement, like calm, like calmness. That doesn't mean that everything, oh, you both gonna, it's just harmonious. It's like a syncing. Finally this two thing is syncing together, so that it can is like our bones. Finally this socket, and there is like a bone socket is kind of fitting so well, so that we can move the hand. Before, the both bones were ready. I don't know why I'm giving this example, bones. Anyway, yeah, it's like that. It's like very raw. It's like, it's like a raw bones and teeth, that kind of rawness there in your connection. It's not about flesh, it's about bones and teeth. Okay, my alarm goes off because, oh my god, it's irritating. I need to change the card. Take 2. Alright, so this is what I got from here. So let's pull a oracle card to see. I just do it for now. Maybe I will change this thing. I'm thinking of doing a complete oracle card reading, along with tarot reading. So this time, okay, I'm gonna pull out an oracle card to see the overall subconscious energy that you are embodying, even though you already got it, but just to get, because this is like almost like a mystical moment. It's like oracle of mystical moment, this card, this deck is. And it's like very subtle, it talks about, subconsciously how you're feeling, like maybe externally you are exhibiting some kind of different kind of energy, but subconsciously how you're feeling. Let's see. Okay, we got treasure memory. So this is subconsciously, really, just look the synchronicity here. We have been talking about that every time you get into feelings, every time you get into your emotion, you feel this exhaustion. But subconsciously, that's all you want. That's all you want. You wanna, you just in your you wanna, in your world where you're feeling those emotions that you have for this person and for this connection, it's not like an external thing to you. There's emotion, that feelings whenever you are into this, that gives you so much of sense of yourself, which is all you really seek right now. Is this almost like another layer of existence, which consists of feelings, love, sensitivity towards this person and towards this connection. Let me get one thing straight, because I just got right now, I just feel like this strongly. This connection, what with this person, is something, not just another thing in your life. It feels so strong. It gives you, it makes, it's a part of you. It's really a part of you. It's not something external to you. It's really a part of you. It makes you in a certain way, makes you know. Anyway, that's it. That's all we got for now. Hope you get something out of it. See you later. Bye, Libra. Bye.